Okay, what we're doing right now, we're actually putting our logos on the actual truck. I got this side done. We're putting vinyl logos. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how you actually do these logos. You can actually get them printed out and put them on yourself. That's what I do. I do it sometimes on my actual vans when I'm putting the logos for my actual company. So I'm doing the same thing for this truck. I had it printed out, and once they print it out, I actually bring it here to my house, and I'm actually going to put the logos on myself. Save you a little bit of money, and you kind of position it the way you want to have it done, and I kind of like it. I'll come here, set up over here. I'm going to show you how you do it. What I've done, I actually measured over there on my other side the actual distance that I had from this guy right here to the top, and what I had was 14 and a half and 2 1/4. I'm just putting this measurement here. And what I'm going to do, right here, I'm going to get some tape. I'm going to actually tape it until I can actually get my measurements in. Go back one more. Okay, from here it should be 14 and a half. So I need to slide it over. What I'm going to do, make me a little more, so I know 14 and a half is at. That's 14 and a half. Then I come down 2 1/4. Damn, that's just about it. 14 and a half, 2 1/4. I'll go down just a little bit more. Just a smidget more. That's a little bit too far. And a quarter, 14 and a half. Okay, we're there. So now what I'm trying to do, if you look, I have a star up under here. And now what I want to do, I want to make sure that my logo is going to be straight. So I want to make sure it's straight. And then I want to go and I want to make sure that I cover up the star. I'll get a little bit more tape. A lot of this I'm doing it by look and feel. I'm making sure they're the same way. A lot of times with my stuff like this, you don't have to be so exact because nobody gonna be looking at the exact same size. So what I'm doing, I'm looking at the point of the star, and I'm making sure the point of that star is gonna be covered up. I got to go this way a little bit more on this one. And that's the other thing too. You'll find out that the people who put the stars on might not have put them at the exact same spot on the other one. So that's why you can't be so exact, because sometimes it might not be the exact same spot. And all I'm doing, I'm looking here at the stars and making sure all the points of the stars will be covered up. And you won't be able to see it. I'll have to come in. You won't be able to see it with my logo. So this one I have to come down. I have to come down a little bit more and over versus the other side. Because these stars are not put in the exact same spot. So that's why you can't be an exact measurement. And what I'm doing, I'm looking at the point of the star. So if I fold it back, I see that point of that star, and I see my sticker is going to cover it up. The sticker will cover that one up. Sticker will cover that one up. It won't cover this one. I'm going to have to come this way a little bit. It covers that. And I'm good at the top. So I'm going to come down a little bit more from the top. And you hear my dog, he thinks he's a squirrel dog. If he catch one, he'll probably kill him, but he thinks he's a squirrel dog. He comes out here and he loves to bark at the squirrels and chase the squirrels. Alright, we good there. We good there. Good there. Gotta come down a little bit more. And he got these stickers way off from each side. So that's no problem. The good thing about it, when people are looking at them, they're not going to be looking at both doors at the same side. So nobody will really know they're not the exact same measurement. And somebody's going to get a ruler out. I'm not in no car show or anything. I'm just going to be riding in the parade. So if somebody does get a ruler out, it's going to be that specific. Let them have at it. This is not going to be out here, like I say, in no car show, trying to win no nothing. It's going to be more so just for parade purposes. Okay. You see on this side. Okay, we're good. Alright, I got everything covered up. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take one side down. So I'm going to take this whole side right here down. I want to get it nice and flat. I want to get it nice and flat on there. Okay. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my scissors. I'm going to cut around some of the edges. So make it easier to work with. So this stuff right here on the outside, I don't really need it. And it's just making it too hard to try to work around the door handle. So I'm just going to cut this out. And you want to be careful too. What they do with these right here, if you look around the edges, they put a little vinyl tape right around here on the edges here to keep the sticker held down. When you pull that off, you'll make sure you don't put that on your vehicle, because you actually see that little binder right there. So you don't want to see that. And all I'm doing is just cutting it so it's easier for me to work with. Alright? To make it easier so now it's not hitting up under here. Alright. I'm going to step back and take a quick look. See how that's going to look. Yeah, that's going to look good. Yeah, it's going to look good. Just by my eyesight, I'm looking, I need to pull that down just a little bit. Pull it down just a little bit. And you want to make sure you got it exactly where you want it at, because once you put it on, that's it. You only get one chance. Or else you have to go buy a whole new one. And all I'm doing now, same thing, is making sure I'm still covered up. Yeah, I'm still good. Alright, now what you do, come right here, I'm going to just bend it in half. I'm going to bend my sticker in half. Now that's bent in half, I'm going to pull this back side off right here. Before I do that, let me get my credit card. And what you want to do, take an old credit card. You're going to use that to actually smooth it out. Alright. So now I got that sticker, half of it cut out. I'm going to come here and cut this paper right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this side tight. I don't want no bubbles. I'll grab my card. And what I'm going to do now is start putting it, I'm holding this side tight because I don't want no bubbles. All I'm doing now is just pushing that sticker down. Making sure there's no bubbles and there's no creases in here. That's what the card is for. The credit card is to make sure you don't have any folds or creases and no bubbles. Now because I got a sticker up under here that I'm covering up, I gotta be careful because I can actually feel the sticker up under where I'm putting down. If I put too much pressure on the edges up under that sticker, I could rip my new vinyl. So all I'm doing is getting all the bubbles out, making sure that it's going down smooth. I ain't gonna have no air pockets, no bubbles. Making sure we're at edges near that old star. that I'm not too rough on those edges and actually tear it, because you could do that. Like I said, I had wanted to get somebody to freehand paint it, like the old school days, but I couldn't find anybody to do it. Nobody wanted to do it. I was going to do it myself, but then I started looking at the vinyl. The vinyl looked a lot better, I thought, and it was a lot cheaper. You can get somebody to do this vinyl for you for about $80 if you get your own, if you design it yourself, or if you got somebody to design it, they'll print it out for you for about $80. But if you have to pay them to design it, they're going to cost you probably another $80, $90 for them to actually design it. So for both of these stickers, it cost me about $160 for both of these stickers. Then I got to put it on myself. Alright. Let me make sure that's on good. If it is. Alright, now that we got this side on good, what I'm going to do, come right here, pull this side, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut right here around these borders, because like I said, it got that vinyl around there, and I want that vinyl to get on my, to get pushed down. The vinyl they use to hold the sticker together. I'm going to cut the borders off. This is something anybody can do. Like I said, for those of you all who get your, who have to put letters on your truck, you know, if you start off with a magnet and eventually you want to go to the vinyl letter, you can easily do this the same way. Just put it on your windows instead of putting it on, you put it on your doors and your windows, however you want to do it. Because I do both. Same thing here. You see I'm covering up that sticker. I'm going to pull it back on this side right here. Pull this part of the sticker off. Same thing. I'm going to grab that. Pull it tight. Then just start putting it down. And take your time. You ain't got to be in no hurry. Take your time. Make sure you don't have any air bubbles or any creases going on. If you start to see one, take your card and just rub it out. And pull this tight. Pull it tight. Like I said, all I'm using is the old debit card or old credit card to do this. I'm squeezing out all the air bubbles. And you can see the air bubbles when you just push them out. Got a couple air bubbles right here. As it went across that actual old stuff. There you go. Just pushing the air bubbles out. Make sure all the sticker is down good. Now that the sticker's down, you're gonna just come here, same thing, just take your time, pull the top layer off. Just pull it off. If it starts to come up like this one right here, go back to the credit card, push it down again, get it down good, and take your time pulling it off. Like I say, just take your time pulling it off. You don't need to be in a hurry. Like I say, you don't want to do it like no band-aid, you can just rip it. You want to take your time so you can actually see how it's coming off. And sometimes right there over top of where that star at, when I'm pulling it off, you have to be careful because the sticker doesn't, for some reason, they don't stick down as easy on top of that vinyl as it does right to the metal of the door. So sometimes when I'm pulling it across that star, I have to be real careful. There you go. Alright. That's it. That's the final product. So, and that's how you actually put your vinyl letters on. I got it on both sides. Now it's looking good. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Now I'm able to actually take it now and get ready to go in the parade. So next time you see this, I'm going to have it in the parade. I got one other thing I'm going to do to it, but I won't have that thing actually ready before the parade. But I'm actually now got my logos on it where I'm actually feel happy actually driving in the parade that's coming up. The first parade I won't have everything done, but the second parade I should have everything done, and it'll be complete other than the motor. This spring, when the weather actually changes, I'm going to actually change the motor out because I want to take it further places and take it to more different events. I don't want to have to buy another truck just to pull this truck. So I'm going to actually buy a new engine, put it in here. I got a couple of them I'm thinking about putting in. Put the new engine in so I'll be able to drive it to different events. So I don't want to have to pull it to events. I want to be able to drive it to different events. And you'll see me actually go through that this spring, actually putting the new engine in. Once again, this is Appliance Boot Camp. And thank y'all for following, and actually go over to our website, appliancebootcamp.com, and you see all the courses that we have coming up. Thank you.